I don't really have a specific topic to talk about today. Um, I just feel great because I managed to get myself out of bed again and I don't feel lethargic compared to the past few days, which is really great. And sana magtuloy-tuloy na because I really want to get back to work. But yeah. So, I'm gonna go freestyle again on this, so pardon me if I lose track of my thoughts, if I space out again, if I repeat myself, because sometimes I forget what I say while I'm talking, whatever. But maybe I can talk about the recent conversations I've been having with people and even with my therapist, and one of which is love. Now, I think it's an important topic to talk about because love relates to relationships, right? And I've said this many times that I also want to talk about relationships in this platform because it greatly affects your mental health. Now, in my conversations with friends and my therapist, we defined what love is, you know. And it took me a while to really realize what it meant. I mean, I at a very young age, I I got into a relationship, and at the time, the definition of love was, you're attracted to this person, and that person is attracted to you, and then you start caring for each other, and that was it, right? But then there was a lot of hurt, a lot of shortcomings. And of course, we didn't know any better. We were young, right? But those relationships didn't work because at the time we really didn't know what love is. And to be honest, the definition of love is quite simple. It does not hurt. It doesn't. And I think one of the verses in the Bible perfectly captures the definition of love. I'm not a practicing Catholic, but I truly believe it. So let me read it to you. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. And that's very self-explanatory, right? Like, anything less than that isn't love. Like, no matter what you think your reasons are, why you perceive that that is love, it's not. It really is. It's almost like being in service of love and being in service of that person that you're in a relationship with, whether that's family, friends, or romantic. It's being truly selfless and making that person feel loved. Like, no fucking mind games. You don't you don't wonder every day if that person is gonna leave or not. No, you don't wonder if that person is gonna find someone else at any time. You will just feel truly loved. You or that person will just spell it out for you. No mind games. And again, it took me a while to realize what true love is. So I'm hesitating because I think I'm about to share some very personal information, but I did say that this platform is a brutally honest narration of my experiences, so here goes. If I offend anyone, sorry. So I mentioned earlier that I was in a relationship I got into a relationship at a very young age, and I was cheated on many times, right? But for some reason, I keep letting that person back to my life. Aside from the patriarchal reasons, one of the things that I unearthed with my therapist was a trauma that I had in the past. Like, it was something that I would just laugh off, like when I share it with my friends, but apparently it's a trauma. So my parents are separated. They're in good terms, but separated. And when their marriage was falling apart, I was only 11 years old, and one of my parents, so you don't know which is which, put the responsibility on me to bring back the other, to basically save their marriage. And while I was young, I took that responsibility very seriously. Like, I really did my best to get the other person back, to fix our family. And that's really something not fair to ask anyone, let alone an 11-year-old girl, right? So my therapist told me that I was reenacting what I did when I was 11 years old. Because obviously, since my parents are separated now, I wasn't successful. I wasn't able to bring that other person back or to fix her family, right? So in the relationship, the one that I was referring to earlier, I keep letting that person back in because I found satisfaction in being chosen. Like, at the end of the day, even when you cheat with other girls, I'm still the special one. You'll come back to me. And that is so fucked up. If you think about it. It was really good realization. And then so that was a very straightforward reenactment of my trauma. The next relationship that I had, it wasn't as straightforward. So this person was emotionally unavailable, and that person had his reasons. So I respect that, right? But even when that person was not emotionally unavailable, I still stuck around, or I still, considered getting into a relationship with that person. Again, going back, that 11-year-old girl was trying to pin down that person, like, just, I don't know, getting satisfaction with whatever brief moments of vulnerability that person may have. Again, I would feel like I was chosen, like I would feel special. And it took me a while, again, I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but it took me a while to really realize what love is, apart from, having insight on my childhood trauma. It was really establishing my non-negotiables, which I talked about in one of my previous episodes, like what my non-negotiables are. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue talking about it now, because I only mentioned 3, if I'm not mistaken. The sophistication, arguing, brings you closer to yourself. I forgot the other one. Maybe I can mention a few more. Another one would be accountability. Accountability with their actions. And another one, which again took me so long to realize, that that person brings out the best in you. That person is healthy for you. So like I said, relationships have a great impact on your mental health. So when you're with someone that doesn't bring out the best in you, and you feel pain and you're suffering and you feel miserable, then that's not love. Or you're not supposed to be with that person, or that's not the right person for you. You should feel your best if a person truly loves you. Now, I'm not sure if I'm making sense anymore. I'm just rambling. But yeah, I just wanted to talk, and I hope this helps. Bye.